Hello and welcome to the Evercade Retreat. Today I'm adding Splatterhouse 2 from the Namco Collection 2 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever. As the title suggests, Splatterhouse 2 is a sequel to Splatterhouse, the arcade cult classic by Namco, which was ported to the PC Engine but not to the Mega Drive, and this Mega Drive sequel I believe is the only version of the game. Gameplay is very similar to the first game. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up that is entirely on one dimension. There's no going up and down the screen, you just go from left to right, beating down horrific enemies. You will occasionally come across weapons to help you dispense more brutal devastation upon your enemies. Your moveset is very simple: punch, sweep kick and jump kick. A game of complex mechanics this is not. As the game's title would suggest, this is a game that's all about the horror aesthetic and brutal visuals, and it's got those in spades. The visuals are quite colourful but hideous or gruesome at the same time. It's very much a game modelled after cheesy 80s horror movies. The environments in the game and the look of them are very much like something out of horror movies, as are the enemies naturally. The bosses are large and impressive looking, although not always the most challenging. Well, they sort of are, but everything in this game is very learnable. In fact, memorising the game is quite essential. Enemies will jump out at you quickly, and if you're not prepared for them, they're going to deplete your health. And if you don't have much health when you reach a boss, you're definitely making things much more difficult for yourself. Now, at the time of its release, Splatterhouse 2, I believe, received fairly mixed reviews. I think it was an average sort of 7 out of 10 score, but I had it and I really enjoyed it. But I wasn't oblivious to the fact that the gameplay is quite repetitive. But my interest in all things horror and gory and all that carried me through pretty well, and I think many people can say the same. It became quite well regarded, maybe a cult classic for a reason, and that reason primarily is the aesthetics. It has solid graphics and great design. The music is also suitably horror inspired. While you won't find yourself humming the tunes, they suit the game perfectly, although they are very Mega Drive sounding, I'll give it that. But I do find that although I can never recall how the tunes go, whenever I play the game, it's instantly familiar, and I really enjoy the atmosphere the music provides, which pretty much sums up my feelings of the game as a whole. It can be frustrating, repetitive, but I keep coming back for the cheesy horror vibes and memorable enemy designs. To place it in my overall ranking list of every Evercade game ever, I'd have to put it above Rogue Armor Force, but below Saint Dragon. Yep, nostalgia's probably carried this on a little bit higher than it would otherwise be, but it's my list and I'll put it where I want to. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.